Hello, I'm AC, and I'm gonna welcome you to the joy of building. No, the joy of creativity, I mean. Now today we're going to be doing Optimus Prime, one of the most recognizable names ever. Now today I'm going to be using an 11x4 area, but you can use whatever size you like. For now, I'm going to use this area, so I already did this, and this is going to be a guide for me. Now, alright, today we're going to be building Optimus Prime. Let's start off with stone brick slabs. So we're going to cover the front of this, and if you see this black wool, it's known as tires. Now we're going to be using iron track doors as the base of the truck. But on the front of it, it has to be stone brick slabs. Now I'm going to surround this by iron trap doors. Now, okay, so now we're going to begin the front of the truck. So here I'm going to place 4 blue concrete over here, and another one there. Now I'm going to move on until right there. I'm going to do it until right there. 4 blocks away from the tires, and 1 block away from the tire, that, as you can see there. Now right here I'm going to place a stone slab on top of it. Something like that. In order to make it seem like there's actually a curve. Like something that you usually put, there usually is on the, like holding between the tires. Alright, today, so we're going to surround this tire thing by blue concrete. And we're going to mix in some red wool, as you can see, and begin our build. Alright, so now I'm going to place white stained glass. You can use whatever stained glass you like, but for now I'm going to be using white stained glass as an example. Oops. Alright, I have the windows done. Now I'm going to be using the grill. For the grill of the truck, I'm going to be using a special kind of banner, and I'll show you how to make it. Now to make this grill, we're going to need a banner. So I would suggest you getting a light gray banner, since this is the color usually the grill of a engine is. All you need is 4 ink sacks or black dye if you're playing on Java Edition. Now all you need to do is just that. That's all you need to do. Now create your banner, and then you have your banner. Well, you need at least 2 for this, but okay, now I'm going to get some signs, and so like it'll be the bottom of the base, but you gotta be careful. Place the banners first, and then sneak up to it, and then just place the signs between it, or else you won't be able to place the banner. So something like that, and something like that. There we go. Now you have the grill of the truck. Now I'm gonna go over here and continue my build. So I have blue concrete and red wool. Now we're going to mix in some of the red wool, and then we are going to mix it into bits so it can be like a little bit of flames going on, like painted onto the truck. So yeah, that would be a pretty good detail, but detail isn't everything. Remember that. Detail is only what only makes the build good. Okay, we added some flames, but this is But this is for only purposes. This isn't for violence or anything. So yeah, this is the joy of building. Of course, I've gotten inspired by Bob Ross. In case you don't know who Bob Ross is, who you should, but that's okay. But for the people who don't know who he is, he's a fellow painter who ran the series from 1983 to 1994. And he was a very good guy, as I know him for. And then he made a series called The Joy of Painting, which inspired me to make The Joy of Building. But this is for Minecraft purposes only. Alright. I told you a story of who inspired me to make this. But also Bob Ross was actually inspired by another person who ended up who didn't copy him, but who was his mentor, who was Bill Alexander. Now, if you don't know who's Bill Alexander, he was a painter who premiered before Ross, and now he's still alive though. I actually made a mistake. So over here, I ended up putting this above the window, so I would suggest you remove that. I'm very sorry. Alright, so we're going to make a circular thing for the tires. So I'm going to place some red wool here to help us make this arc. So something like this. Yeah, this is gonna help us, like, give us like this sort of arc. So here we are. I'm going to place in these stone slabs, and it looks like this. There we go. Now get your stone brick slabs, and then just red it on like that, something like that. Oops. Now then, place your stone slabs beside the arc. Something like that. Now, we're going to create the thing that releases smoke into the air. Which is, I don't know what it is. I don't really know that much about trucks, but I learned about trucks over there in Mexico. Those were the fun days. Now over here, you could use just plain old cobblestone, or if you're playing on Java Edition, you could use any sort of wall. I'm gonna use cobblestone wall because this is the only one on Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. Now we have done a thing. Now you think that we're done, but we're actually not. But what we need to do is place stone brick stairs upside down, and then we have our completed product. And if you want to get more creative, if you think the tires look a little bit boring and bland, to make them less dull, just put some stone buttons across them to make those things that makes them look like tires. I have no idea what they're called, but yeah, this is the thing that the tires have in the middle. Now we have completed the fellow build. Now if you want to show it to your friends, they might think that the build is pretty cool. But I'm not going to show you how build of a builder you are. I'm going to show you how you can be a good builder. Now I am going to log off from now, and until then, happy building, and God bless.